Why is he giving something to you? I mean,
Oh gosh.
the background music's happening. I never put deodorant
Hello?
on. Yeah, I just got it. I need deodorant. I don't have deodorant on. I think I'm gonna get it.
Our show is going.
I'll forget.
Hello and welcome to Nightcap, this ragtag duo. This is the Spooptacular episode where two friends are unwinding with the topics that make us hot. My name is Richard Pucci, and this is Joy. I have a real My Free Cams Nickens. How are you, Miss? I have a My Free Cam Nickens.
I'm doing well. I have no sponsors. No one wants to see my side boob. No one wants to see my titties. And it's a pretty good night. That's what's happening.
All right. So because you guys weren't here a second ago, when we first set up our log to create the web show, I clicked in, Joy clicked in, and she was like, okay. She was in a towel and she was getting ready, and it was awesome because oftentimes I'll do that. You get changed or whatever. But it was funny because in the she was going to do something and she forgot that I was there, and she was taking off the towel out. All I saw was a little shape of a side boob. I didn't no nip. Just a little sliver of side boob.
I mean, I have good nipples. It's not like I'm ashamed of my nipples or anything. It's just I forgot. I'm not embarrassed of my body or anything.
Nipple.
I mean, I'm wearing a bra that doesn't have padding, so you could actually see the nipple, but because it's cold. But I just completely, because I just, even in my own house, my other house, I barely have blinds. I just would dress. I don't care. No one's out here to get me, or so I think.
I do the same thing. Windows. Yeah. I'm just I'm not ashamed. Whatever. I'm I'll only look this good for so long. Today is the Halloween Spooptacular. Right. I dressed up for work as a zombie.
A zombie barista?
Yes, which is funny because there were zombie frappuccinos, so that's a little funny. Here's a picture.
I saw them on BuzzFeed. I was like, oh gosh. So cool. I'm zipping up.
Oh, Joy's. I will make sure that the camera is not on you while you do anything naughty.
No, because I was zipping up because my onesie has bat ears, so I'm dressed up as Batman. If Batman was a black woman, if Batman took a nap, and if he was a black woman who didn't lose his parents.
You kind of don't look like Batman at all. You just look like Coolio.
Oh, word. Okay. I'll be Coolio Batman then. I have no problem being Coolio Batman.
You look like Coolio. Wait, have you seen him recently? Have you seen him recently where he has the huge bald spot, but he still has a few?
I've only seen him on I've seen him on there was a reality show. There was a reality show where he was helping 7 Korean dudes know hip hop. And one of the Korean dudes offended him so bad, and he was just get this boy out of my face. I never want to see him. And he just hated him the whole time. It was funny. He's you don't know hip hop. He was do you know Dab? He was just Dab? And Cooley was get that whack out of here. And then he just didn't like him the whole show.
Wow.
So yeah.
Trigger. I'm gonna bring this up because I found this.
Uh-oh.
Ta-da!
Oh my god! Do I have mine?
This is Pokemon Crystal. This was the special version of the game for Gold and Silver.
I kind of just walked away.
Because I feel like nobody had Pokemon Crystal.
I did. I feel like I have it. It's somewhere.
If it's not in this bag, it's probably in this other bag I have, because I have bags on bags.
Because this is like I could sell this for $40.
Seriously, it's $40?
It's like, yeah, that's like the going rate at the store. Which means that if I traded it in, I probably would get like 20.
Let me see here. I'm gonna check.
Oh! Oh wait, I got it. Yes, look at that. Fine. Fine. Make me not feel special anymore.
Oh my gosh. I think I'm going to uncover it right now. I'm just going to move these. I'm going to.
Joy with her hoarder's paradise over here.
Pretty much. So, like, if I have it, I have stuff on stuff on stuff. And I'm pretty sure this is one of the stuff that I believe I have. Oh, no. Okay. I have Mario Tennis right now. Which, I mean, I don't know.
I don't think that would sell.
I don't know if that copy actually works though. So we're gonna pray on that. No, I just have the Game Boy Advance right now. The Pokemon Silver, Crystal somewhere. Did you play Pokemon Crystal, Chantal? No. Ah, your childhood.
Oh, do we have any viewers on the chat?
So far, no.
Oh,
unless it's
because it says one, so
it's just me.
Okay. Well, you you could pop that out, right?
I did.
Okay. Oh, because it says one viewer. Would you like to introduce our special guests
over here?
Mm-hmm.
This is Chantel.
Hello, Chantel. Welcome to Nightcap.
She's one of my besties right here. She's freezing in the bed. Do you want the devil, or do you want like some type of thing?
No, I'm about to make an insult to injury by eating ice cream.
Okay.
Oh,
I know. And then Troy here, he bought us ice cream because the plan was to watch a movie together, and then it was like, oh, Nightcap.
Oh wait, no, we didn't have to do Nightcap.
Too late. We're already doing it.
Oh.
We tried and true. I made a promise to you, and that rhymed.
Oh no. We'll make it a short one then.
They're great personalities, so I was like, y'all could be on the show. You don't have to if you don't want to, but like, I'm semi-forcing y'all because y'all are in the shot. So
yeah, kind of.
These are people to hang out with. I love them.
Oh, I just hang out with myself.
I mean, that's fun too.
At least I like me.
I like me too, but sometimes it's better with people that are also like you, but not like you in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah. Awesome. So, I caught up on American Horror Story. Do you know anything that's going on right now?
Hell no. I don't know anything about that show. It's scary.
Oh my gosh, it is so good because it's like political and like these people are dressed up as clowns and like they're killing people, and there's this woman, this black lady that I love that like she's not pretty, but she's not ugly. She's just like kind of like middle of the line, but I love her so much. And for some reason, me and my sister-in-law last season we called her Wanda Sykes, so that's why in my head I'm like Wanda Sykes. And like,
what is the actual actor's name though? Like,
no, I don't even know. Like, I don't know.
Okay.
But it's so funny. I love her so much, and like it's funny because they're going over like all these like extremist like political states. So like there's like a crazy like white guy that's like somebody that like trolls the internet, and he's like running for stuff, and like underground he has like a cult, and he's trying to gain power through fear.
Oh,
and white people, right?
Yeah.
And but
problems. Oh my god.
But the greatest thing ever is that they were all the women of the group, they're not being treated equally, and
what's new?
And the greatest thing ever is, so they showed a little bit about like Andy Warhol and the woman that tried to kill him. It's interesting because I like did research about this in high school. So when I saw like the fact that they had a bit about Valerie, I think it's Valerie Solaris. I was like, oh, they're gonna talk about the Scum Manifesto, and then so basically this woman that tried to kill Andy Warhol, she wrote this manifesto about how much she hates men. So she created a manifesto called the Scum Manifesto, standing for it stands for um,
Sexist.
it's the Society for Cutting Up Men. And literally, and if like a man like basically tries to join, he has to like say that he's a turd and then state the reasons why he's a turd. But and it's just like talking about like extremist groups. I think the bit dealing with American Horror Story is this season's really just dealing with like extremism of all cases is not a good thing. So
Cutting up men?
yeah, and then there was like this weird backstory that they really were the Zodiac killer.
What? Okay,
Yeah,
I don't.
no. That's a stretch, but like the other stuff, it was just I don't know. It was funny to like see all this stuff. So I caught up on American Horror Story when I was downstairs in my brother's basement, walking on the treadmill. I did 5 miles, but that's all right because like I've been eating candy, so. But I did 5 miles, and it's been like forever and a day since I've gone to the gym. Or I'm nowadays I'm calling my brother's basement the gym because like it has gym stuff. And
You're trying though.
and our featured drink of today is a slushy like whipped blended beverage called a Nightcap cappuccino, and it has
Titties. Side
rum in it. And this drink that I made is berry and has raspberry in it
like Halle Berry.
and soy milk, and I call it Joy's side boob.
Hey! It's zipped up now. Rodney came in. He was like, "Happy Halloween, guys! What conversation did I just walk into?" LOL.
Oh, probably American Horror Story or Joy flashing me her side boob. Either way, it's scary.
Oh, this key lime pie Talenti is the bomb. It tastes like the crumb. I mean the crust and everything.
Wait, so they found a way to like have the crust, the buttery crust sort of taste.
It's so good. Thank you, Troy. Thanks, Fatty.
And welcome, Rodney.
Rodney's hair. I don't think I've watched television or anything, so that's kind of out.
Oh,
I know. I just haven't. I don't believe I've sat and watched anything at the moment.
Ooh,
in my brain. So,
but you have played. Life is Strange Before the Storm, episode 2 already, and you haven't posted anything yet. So, do you want to give us a sneak peek?
Yeah.
What did you think?
Well, I was really, really tired when I played it because I'm stupid. I played the first episode on an account that I didn't pay for the game on. Okay, so I have 2 accounts. This is gonna sound really stupid, but I'm gonna explain it right now. I have 2 accounts, my personal and my like Joy Infinity one, like my YouTube one. I bought the game on my personal account. The game on my other account.
Okay.
So when the second episode came out, it wasn't available on my YouTube account, but it was available on my personal account. So when I went to go play it on, to stream it, it said that you have to play episode 1 first. And I was like, but I did.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no, like it's not available to me unless I play it on my personal. So I had to switch everything around, log out of Twitch on my other account, put it on my personal account, and then stream it from there. So I had to replay episode 1 to get to episode 2.
Yeah.
I didn't finish that until like 3 in the friggin' morning. Then he came home. Like, it was like, oh, I was so tired. I was falling asleep on it, but it was good. They kissed each other. I was happy about that. Biggest spoiler.
they kissed each other for you.
Oh, Chris is here. Christopher is here.
Yay! Yay! Welcome. We were talking about Life is Strange Before the Storm. Chris played episode 1 and 2 at my apartment with me.
Okay. He says, Happy Halloween. And then Ronnie says, you have to get the Talenti chocolate caramel crunch. Boy, oh, he know.
Well, do they have any non-dairy options? Because not everybody can have dairy.
There's dirt. No, I mean, right? Ew, I don't like non-dairy. I'll take the farts.
Well, I'm sorry if it's gonna hurt my belly.
Oh, the baby. You want milkshake?
I know.
Milkshake?
Wait, look. The lighting today for me is so good.
Ooh. Side note. No one really cares. But today's my mom's birthday. So
happy birthday, Joy's mom.
I told her. She was like, thank you. And then I was like, what are you gonna do? She said, nothing. I'm just gonna give out the candy to these people. And then she might go to dinner on Sunday. But again, either way, I like the game. It was really long, this episode.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play it again because I don't think I liked that the first time I did it, because I'm pretty sure at like 4 certain points I fell asleep. Okay. And then I woke up like, oh yeah, I'm playing a game.
You should do an outtake, like an outtake video of like the times where you're like,
I will, because at this point I played it. It went on longer than necessary. It was like almost a 3-hour stream that I was just, and I'm sure it cut off.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if one of the parts you can see me actually playing. So I'm gonna try to do it again, because I feel like that one was not good. But I liked it. I liked how it progressed. I still think that Chloe is crazy. I still think that Phil is crazy. And I don't care for Rachel's dad.
Yeah.
Her mom is weird. And the play, us having to actually do the play, I was so over it. I was like, I really did not memorize any lines. And then I had to go out there and make an ass of myself. Like, I just did not.
Oh, did you? You didn't cheat?
No, I actually was like playing it. And I was like, crap. I felt like this was going to be something I was going to have to remember. And I was like, oh no, I'm on stage and I can't remember the lines. And nope. So it's basically my worst nightmare come to life.
I had all my lines memorized. But I played the game like 4 times. I ended up playing the game 4 times, and the reason why is because I have like my first response playthrough, and then I have a playthrough of the things that I would do if I knew if I knew what the outcome, well, not what the outcome would be. Like things like being able to slip your mom money. Like if I knew that was an option, like it subconsciously, I would have done it originally, except for I didn't know.
I actually did that in the first playthrough when I said I had to replay the first episode. So I took the money, which made me feel horrible, but then I bought weed. So I was okay. Like,
well,
I was still like, oh, forget Joyce. Like, huh?
And it's crazy too, because if you don't pay him back for the weed, then when he asks you to collect the weed from, or the money for selling pills from another person, he'll say, I'll give you back. If you say like, I'll give you back, he said like, you'll be paid in full plus I'll give you 10%, when before he just said, I'll give you 10%.
Oh.
So like little nuances like that, I was able to like pick up on, as well as like the fact that I was like, oh yeah, like he was like, oh, well, where's your money? And I was like, oh, to be honest, like I had your money, but I gave it to my mom. And he's like, no, that's okay. Like he was like really sweet about it. Frank was a nice guy. Yeah. He's like, yeah, family comes first.
Shoot. But I felt like I did the right thing, because at the end of the day, I still got kicked out of the goddamn school. So I was just like, this is bullshit. Like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so heated.
Wait a second. Like, oh. I need to know, when you had to collect the money, did you give the money back?
Yeah, I paid him.
No, not Frank. The bad guy. The like really bad guy.
Oh, did I give him the money?
Yeah. Or did you keep it?
No. I kept it.
Me too. I was like screwed.
Scary situation.
And then it's funny too because when I played it twice, one time I gave it back to the guy and he was like, "Great, I'm gonna have this for like, my family." And the second time I didn't say anything, and both times like Mikey was like, "Oh, thank you so much for like being there with me," and I felt like crap because I'm like, I stole your money.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah, because honestly, like when that situation was happening, I was like, "Oh my god!" I mean, he did say stay in the room with him, and I would be the one to stay in the room with somebody, especially during a not domestic violence, but something violent like that
Yeah.
happening. I wouldn't want to be the one to come out like, "Here's your money, bro." Like, and then they'd be like, "Well, who the fuck are you?" Like,
Yeah.
So I just stayed quiet and made sure, like, he's a big dude.
Did you
Because of, what?
did you read like his emails and stuff?
Mikey, the other dude's email?
Yeah. Yeah.
Brother? No.
Okay, so like part of the game is like exploring everybody's stuff. So like some of his emails were talking about the fact that he had like a full ride scholarship.
Oh no, I did read his emails.
Yeah, so if you think about it, like he just got his like knee bashed in, like he's done.
Oh no, I didn't care about him because he was a jerk.
I know.
The first time I stood up for the dude, for the white dude, the little geeky white.
Yeah, Nathan.
This time around, I didn't stand up for him. I was like, nah, man, because you suck, your dad sucks, and then the black guy, I was like, dang, I was rooting for you. You suck too. So no, I didn't interfere with their fighting, and I damn sure didn't interfere with him getting beat up. I was like, nah, man, you want to be a jerk and do all this junk to people, and you want to sell drugs and not pay people their money back. And I mean, this is why I'm not a drug dealer. And like, I could never be a drug dealer because I would feel so. I have no poker face, joker, nothing. It's just be like, I'm so sorry. Like I would die. Like I would not. So no, I stayed quiet, and this time I'm just hoping that I'll survive.
Yeah.
The rest of the game. So
okay, and you'll like stay awake. Oh, and the reason why I played it so many times though is because I got a forced error when I tried my second playthrough because the second save slot was pre-rendering answers from my first one.
What?
And then I had to like redo everything like a third time and a fourth time. Up until it's like I was trying to fix up the car, but the parts weren't there because they were already in the car, but it wouldn't let me progress. It was weird.
What?
Yeah. Oh no, it was really annoying because that's probably an hour and 20 minutes into it. So I can answer the first scene sequence like I know it's like square. Yeah, I know all the things. Hopefully our viewers are not bored by all of our talk about Life is Strange Before the Storm.
Rodney said, Stranger Things season 2, so good. Happy B-Day, Joy's mom.
Oh.
All of them are crazy, haha. Joy, who is that in the back? He completely he was not here for this. So Rodney, this is one of my best friends here. Her name is Chantel. She's gorgeous.
Like crush her head and have her yell.
Oh
wait. Okay, here we go.
Bam. Bam. Out here chilling. Troy's over there in the other room. I've never seen Stranger Things. I've never seen Stranger Things yet, but I want to now because the kids are so gosh darn adorable.
They're cute.
I love all the children. I've again never seen the show, but the kids seem very much delightful, and I would like to watch it for them.
Yes. And also, wait, did I talk about like the weird sex games that I found online?
Yes, and
wait. I know I talked to you in private about it. Did I talk about it on Nightcap before?
I don't think so.
All right.
Rodney?
Huh? Rodney, do you remember like me talking about like He says no.
Oh no. Rodney says please watch it. Oh, I'll watch it. I plan on watching it. Ronnie also says, "Oh no, you didn't talk about it."
Oh my gosh! So me and Joy, we need to like do a live stream. There are these like games that this like artist made on the internet, and they are really weird sex games.
Which I am all ready for. I would play these sex games.
like, okay, so he takes like something dealing with like gay sex, and then he puts like an issue, and then he makes a game about it. So there's a game about like men taking pictures of their junk. So basically the entire game, you're just like this man standing in a mirror, and you're like literally taking pictures of like your naked body and your junk, and then you have
Cool.
to send the pictures to other users who are sending their pictures of their junk, and it's dealing with like this issue about like and then like you're like texting them and you're like sending messages, but then there's a twist at the end, and it deals with like a real world issue. And also there's like another game where you're like peeing in a bathroom stall, and like somebody like walks over to the side of you, and then like you like make eye contact with them,
Ugh.
and then like they come over, and then you're supposed to do naughty stuff with them, except for their junk isn't their junk, it's a gun. It's a like
What?
it's a flesh tone gun, and it's the weirdest thing in the world. But it's funny because he was saying that the artist said that the reason why he used guns was because Twitch streamers were banned they were banned when they tried to place other games on Twitch, and he said, "Well, every red-blooded American loves guns, right? You won't ban a game if it's a gun." So
Wow.
that game is not banned on Twitch. So as well as he has a game about like BDSM and talking about like safe words and negotiating and aftercare, and that was really interesting to understand the fact that it's not like a free for all. You don't just get to like beat the shit out of you don't just get to beat the hell you don't get to like beat the hell out of somebody and then and have it not be like uh have there be repercussions. So like with that game, if you do something and if somebody like states their like safe word like X amount of times, then when you try to play the game again, they won't give you a call back. You have to wait like 10 or 15 days, but they're real world days before you can play the game again. Yeah, because the person's afraid of you now.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I don't know. So I think Joy should play that because she'd be like, look at that ass jiggle. Ugh.
I would be the naughtiest person because I can't be naughty. I can't be so naughty in real life, but I will do it in a game. I am so excited.
Oh yes. So watch out for that. Me and Joy need to it's funny. I would love to do like a segmented like a real segmented like series of videos like talking about these games. But I'd love to do like a live stream with Joy just cuz or not a live stream. I guess a live stream. Yeah.
I would just go to your house and like play with you.
Yeah. And like just cuz I just think it would be so funny to like watch her cuz she'd be like she'd be like, I hope he's not a cop.
Right? Ronnie said he actually heard about the game and he said it was on Kotaku.
Mm.
So I mean, there's people out here. They're creative.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting it done.
But it's funny though because the game with the guns, the reason why I love the whole premise of this game is because in 1962 there was a bunch of stings of gay men um, having this like illicit sexual activity in public restrooms. They did an undercover sting where they videotaped them.
Of course, they're nasty asses.
What?
The police. I'm talking about,
Yeah. Oh no.
An undercover sting is like, oh, we need to videotape this. Like, oh, I bet you did. I bet you did.
So they videotaped it, and not only did they videotape it, but they also like released it. They released the actual video, so you can watch it online, and it's kind of it's weirdly absurd because they were arrested for not even like illicit activity, like it was like illicit activities, not like illicit activities in a public place. They were arrested for what they were doing, not where they were doing it. Which I mean, like, if you want to like, and then also to like, because like these men were like they were like married guys, like,
ooh,
yeah, no, they were like there were some people that looked like they would do it, and there were a lot of people that No, that's like somebody's pappy. That's somebody's like grandfather, you know?
Mhm. That's
So,
the main people.
yeah. And then at the end of it, you see each and every one of their mugshots.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So the more you know.
Hmm. Speaking of gay men doing things and then getting arrested or getting called out for it, what do you think about the whole Kevin Spacey thing?
Okay, first and foremost,
Yes. I have opinions too, so I'm not saying how I said it is my opinion, but go ahead.
okay, so first and foremost, I looked up a picture of Anthony Rapp at like age 13, and like he is not like first it's not like he was like one of those like cuz you know how like you see like a 12-year-old girl that's like super tall and you're like, "Wait, how old are you? You're 12? I thought you were 18 or like 21, you know?" Like no, like he looked like a kid.
Yeah.
He looked like a little kid. Like so messed up. And then also the thing that I think is really messed up about it is the fact that he deflected by coming out, which
Hmm.
Billy Eckner said he put out a tweet saying that Kevin Spacey uh, Kevin Spacey came up with something that has never been said before. Uh, a situation that has never been said before. The worst time to ever come out.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
and it's just like it's crazy. And then like Anthony Rapp is such a cute looking kid. He was in the Goonies.
He was trying to get that booty. That's what he was trying to do.
Mm-mm. Well, and then also allegedly it was like he after a party he threw after a party was over, which I mean I'm gonna say this. I'm going to say this and it might be terrible, but first and foremost, I don't care how professional your kid is. I would not allow a 13-year-old child of mine to be at a adult party without me. Like
Hmm.
if it's like a work thing, a theater work thing, that's cool. I would be there. I think that that is one line. That is one not okay line. And then Kevin Spacey, no. First and foremost, he's a kid. Like you were drunk. I don't care.
He was 26 at the time,
I thought he was 26. Crazy.
which is like me molesting a 14-year-old girl. Oh, hell yeah. Go ahead. Borrow that devil, girl. Girl. Yes, girl. Borrow that demon.
It's
Sherpa blanket. Not actual Satan. Just
I mean, shit, if he gonna keep me warm.
where no. Well, I mean, I wouldn't want to summon Satan up here, but yeah, you could definitely. It's cool. Yes, man. Yeah.
it's just it's crazy, and the fact that I think I'm I think that the interesting thing is that his statement before stating the oh by the way I'm a gay man, the
Mm.
statement before that I thought was actually I thought that statement was actually very nice. The fact that you know, being that it was 30 years ago, he doesn't recall, you know, unfortunately I don't recall the incident, but you know, he apologized for the incident as well as um, you know, apologizing for the fact that he's had to carry this shame of this incident with him for his entire existence until now. I thought that was very well stated. The deflecting thing,
Mm.
I thought that you know because like the fact that he doesn't remember it because I mean it was 30 years ago.
He's been holding on to it. It sucks that he could. If I'm happy that the world is changing. A lot of people are like, "Oh God, the world is changing." Oh, but it's just like, no. I'm happy that there are victims out there that could finally speak out about the
Hmm.
stuff that happens to them and not feel like they're the scum of the earth. But don't sit here and try to make things that you've done in the past be like, oh, I don't recall, I don't remember. Not saying that this is his attitude, but don't be like, oh, I didn't mean to do that, or oh, what? No, you did it though.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, absolutely.
I agree with you too. With Kevin's, I thought that what he said when he was like, I'm so sorry. Like I didn't want him. I'm so sorry that he felt like he had to carry that for 30 something years.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm like, all right, at least you weren't like Harvey Weinstein in it up.
Yeah. No, absolutely. There
But
was.
then,
Oh wait, and then this is a picture of a 14-year-old Anthony Rapp, which.
Oh,
There
he's
is,
cute.
but there's no denying the fact that that looks like a kid.
Yeah, that
Like,
looked like one of them kids on the back of a milk carton.
right?
Listen.
But that doesn't look like a oh oh wait, I thought you were you know what I mean, which that's not excusable either, but
He didn't look like Leonardo DiCaprio back when he was like 14 and 15 and 16.
correct.
But then again, I like that he didn't look like that, because I hope that helps
with public opinion about this.
Yeah, because of course, a lot of the time when women are raped, the first thing is like, what were you wearing? What did you look like? Who were you with? Why were you drunk? It's like, no, there are plenty of women that get raped every day and they're not sexualized. So for this boy to not look like an overly sexualized teenager or an overly sexualized adult back when he was 14, he didn't look like Johnny Depp when he was 14, which means it could happen to anyone. And that's what people have been saying for centuries. You don't have to be all gussied up and sexy and big titties and big ass and all that other stuff to get raped. Anybody can get raped at any time, no matter what you look like. So I'm not saying I'm happy about it, but
no.
It helps open up the fact that he wasn't a sexualized girl, nor was he a sexualized boy. He just happened to be a 14-year-old boy who was trying to break into the industry, and somebody was trying to pedo his way into his booty hole or whatever he was going to do to him.
Yeah.
And ruin that, and in 30 years, ruin that man's life in a way.
No, absolutely. Or the fact that you can't really, the way that I sort of suspect, while I could imagine that, because I mean, some people, they can't walk around without thinking about it. But I just think that all in all, that there'd be a lack of trust of people that, like when you go on a first date or something, you should be able to think like, okay, I'm probably not going to get raped,
Right.
No, and I'm not saying that, but as far as you talking about not being hyper or overly sexual, I think Gabrielle Union talked very well about it. She was talking about the fact that she was raped at gunpoint and she was wearing sweats. She wasn't quote unquote asking for it.
Yeah, it's not like anyone really asks for it. It just get given it. You're just forced it. There is no asking for it. No one asked to get raped. Like, and I mean, we can joke about rape, like, oh no, don't rape me. But like, no one seriously is like, oh yeah, I would totally want to get ambushed and knocked out in the street with my clothes ripped off, and then not remember who attacked me, and then 9 months later I'm pregnant by some dude I don't know because he just decided that he wanted to have sex with me and I didn't want to have sex with him, and there was no such thing as no. Like, no one wishes that on anyone.
Yeah, like, oh, I didn't know I was wearing my rape dress tonight.
Oops.
Like,
sorry for trying to wear a dress today.
Yeah.
And then the ultimate cherry was, oops, I'm gay. Like,
yeah, that was like, that it's funny because like my mom was like saying something to me, and then she was like, oh, did you hear Kevin Spacey is gay? And I was like, yeah, everybody knew that already, but the more importantly, did you know that he
tried to rape a 14-year-old boy?
Try to make sexual advances towards a 14-year-old boy in his bedroom.
But he's gay though, so
yeah, no, and that was totally deflecting, and which is, but it's weird though because I think most people most people probably think like us, where like the regular statement on its own carried the weight, because it wasn't like not taking responsibility. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It was just weird.
It was a bad time. Like you
It was-
said, it was a bad time for him to say that, because
Yeah.
I know they went back into like the archives of like almost every Kevin Spacey interview, and he was just like, "I will never comment on my sexuality," blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And then
And that's something that he took a stand. Anderson Cooper took a stand on that too, but I mean that went out the window.
exactly. So I would rather, and Anderson got so.
Yeah. Oh, wait a second. Kathy Griffin went off on Anderson Cooper
Oh God, Kathy.
because she did the. I'm sorry, guys, if
Oh,
you
the
weren't
Trump head thing.
Hmm?
The Trump head thing.
Yeah, so she did the Trump head thing. So she lost her spot on CNN's New Year's Eve with Anderson and Kathy Griffin,
Mm.
which she's been doing for like 7 years. She lost it. Okay. Um, Anderson Cooper. Okay, so the facade is that like Kathy Griffin and like Anderson Cooper, they're friends. Like they've actually hang out together.
Mm.
And after this occurrence, like nope, like and it was great because allegedly she called him a spoiled heiress.
Well, his mom is like,
Yeah, Gloria Vanderbilt, yeah.
yeah, which is
Or
crazy.
no, it wasn't spoiled, it was a spineless heiress. And I was just like, because like, okay, so like Joy,
Yeah.
if Nightcap were like a super popular show and you did something that was crazy and I was like, we got to sever ties, then like our work relationship would be severed and like maybe we can't hang out for like a year or two, like in public, because like I want to keep my job. I want to keep my Nightcap job. Like it's hot,
Yeah.
it's really hot, but and like Troy can come and hang out because like all three of us are friends, but like or Rodney can come on, but
Yeah.
like I would be like Joy, like we gotta like hang out, like I'd still talk to you, but allegedly like no, like
We
that
can't.
that was cut off. So yeah, I kind of agree with her just because like while a work relationship is important, like but if you were like hanging out with me and like if I was like your friend, mm-mm.
Mhm.
That I don't, which I understand it on a business standpoint of needing to, worry about ratings and the fact that, the media, the news
Of
is
course, it's always going to be something,
Mhm.
but they always forget. Everyone has been wrong, especially in the news. Someone's always says something.
Yeah.
But when it comes to men saying something wrong, it's at a lower consequence versus when women say something wrong or do something wrong.
It's
Usually men kind of get off, like, and I'm not saying hashtag not all men, but depending on what men,
Yeah.
certain men do,
Yeah.
it's kind of like a boys will be boys, or oh man, but he's a good dude, like don't
Yeah.
worry about it. If a woman said that, career demolished.
Yeah.
Or like a woman did something, career over. Like she doesn't get any chances. She should have known better. She's a woman. Like
Yeah.
so. Actually, real quick example: Super Bowl.
Janet
I heard
Jackson.
like they invited Justin Timberlake to do it again,
Mhm.
but Justin Timberlake is the one who took off the cuff, and I know I saw it live when it happened. Took off Janet Jackson's titty plate. Janet Jackson's career was derailed for years because of that incident.
Her career never recovered. You can easily say that.
Yeah, no, never.
Yeah, and I think that it's funny because as you were talking about that, that's literally what I was thinking about. I was like, Janet Jackson, never the same. Probably the only person that like recovered from like a big political thing would be Jane Fonda.
What happened to Jane Fonda?
She was very anti the presidency at the time, and she like protested and
Again, or
and like back in the day, and she
oh,
I think she ended up getting arrested for having vitamins when she was on an airplane, and it was considered drug. Like that was like what they did. But yeah, she was on like a presidential like hit list. Yeah.
Excuse me. Just real quick, Ronnie, he was like, I was just about to mention that, haha. So he was
Like
also
all three of us, we were all thinking about Janet Jackson and the fact that like.
Oh, and he said for the Kevin Spacey thing, he said it was a bit surprising, but then again, not really. So
Yeah.
I think we all have the same mindset about how that went down.
But you know what's crazy though?
What?
Kevin Spacey is going to be, in my mind, Kevin Spacey is going to be made more of an example than Weinstein when like,
Oh,
which like none of, which I wouldn't think, I'm pretty sure Weinstein probably also has some like underage. He's got to have some underage in his repertoire of like all the stuff he's done, you know? But yet they're going to make an example of like Kevin Spacey. I would think more so than Weinstein as far as power, you know?
well, because since Weinstein had all that power in the first place and everyone basically knew about it.
Yes. Yeah.
It's not even so much like, oh no, shocking.
Yeah.
Like, because people made jokes about him for years and just no one really either paid attention to or they were just like, oh yeah, that's just typical Hollywood. That's what you do. But Kevin Spacey coming out, like actor coming out saying that he apologizes, but then also usually what happens is people apologize and then days, weeks, months later, then they come out and say they're gay.
Yeah.
I don't think there's ever been someone who's been like, oh, my bad for that thing I did.
By the way, here's the scoop you've wanted for years.
The same damn day?
Yeah.
Like,
no.
No, that's too much. You can't do that.
And it's also, it's not even one of those things where you could say, like, it wasn't done, like, it's not like it was, like, sly. It's not like it was done, like, you know, where you're like, oh, he's deflecting. Like, no, it's, like, very obviously, like,
I did this. Look at me.
Yeah.
What I don't like lately is that when a lot of celebrities want to comment on an issue, they just type their opinions on friggin' Apple Note, and then they just tweet it. I'm kind of over their responses now.
Oh, is that their way of getting around like the letter, the type cap, or yeah?
Yeah, they just like
That's
type
so
up their.
dumb.
It's so annoying to me now because I'm like, okay, I get it. Like, I know you have to find a way to write your whole response somewhere, but basically, it just seems like they typed it up on their phone, and then they're just like, "This is good, right? Send," and then they just tweet it, and that's it. And I don't really like that way anymore. They need to find another way to be more sincere about their apologies at this point.
Oh, can I bring it back to Kathy Griffin? No.
Yes, wait, but real quick, Chris said because most people don't know Weinstein, actors are going to be the ones taking most of the heat for this. And then Ronnie said, did House of Cards get canceled? And Chris said, no, it was already ending.
Exactly. That I was going to bring that up because a lot of people are saying, "Oh, and now they're ending House of Cards because of this." No, it was going to end anyway. It was it was already slated to end. But it's funny though because now people are talking about this and they're like, "Oh, House of Cards is ending. It must be because of no."
And Chris just said that. So you guys are on the same page. Now, okay, go to Weinstein.
And
Kathy Griffin.
So Anderson Cooper, he picked Andy Cohen from. Have you ever seen Andy Cohen's show? Watch What Happens Live.
I think so. Oh, and Rodney Ting is here.
Oh, hey Rodney! Oh my gosh, we got a full house. We got all of the peoples. Thank you guys. We love the fact that it's Halloween night and you're watching us and our dog and pony show instead of watching Halloween H2O on TNT. I'm guessing that's or the Rocky Horror Picture Show for a 12th time.
Rodney Ting said, "Happy Halloween." I'm late, so yeah. Here,
konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. Watashi.
No. So Andy Cohen took her spot on Anderson's show.
Ooh.
And Andy Cohen was also in with the like friendship with Kathy Griffin, that crew. And I saw a video of Andy Cohen. They were like, "Oh, did you ask her for permission to be able
Mm.
to like, did you ask for her like blessing? And he was like, who? And they were like, Kathy Griffin. And he was like, who?
Oh, oh,
And then
oh.
she posted like this huge video talking about how like Andy Cohen, like right before going, she did his show live twice. And
Mm.
like right before going on, he was like, oh, you want to do some blow with me in the back? Like, and how
Mm.
like he's like a miserable human. Oh, it was great.
Mm.
It was great. And like the thing that doesn't make sense is why would he offer her blow? Like she like very publicly is like straight edge. Like she doesn't drink, she doesn't smoke.
Because Andy is a moron. That's why. Like that's
Andy,
just.
yeah, and with this one lazy eye, like
Mm.
yeah, this is him. This is yeah. So yeah, so that was fun. So if you want an entertaining evening watching Kathy Griffin rant about Andy Cohen, oh, so good. And also the fact that she got a it was what's that stupid show like that they like go over celebrities. It's Howie.
I don't know. I don't watch shows like that.
Oh well, the guy from the People's Court. Howie Lennon
Oh, no, I don't know.
Levin. His show. That's Harvey.
Harvey.
Yes, yes. His
The guy.
show. Yes, he like sent it to her, and like she was really pissed
Really?
off. She was pissed off that that because he didn't have her number, so she like posted his like personal phone number on the internet.
She a mess. Okay, I ain't got time. Kathy
Right?
Griffin is a whole. She is 3 times the level of something I can't get on. Like I wouldn't.
I see. I think she's funny.
Oh no, I think she's funny.
She's too much. She's too much, but she's funny.
Yeah, like I would definitely want to meet her and be like, oh wow, I met Kathy Griffin, and then just that's it.
Yeah, and then you're like, I'm done. That's enough.
Yeah, I don't need any more than that. So.
All right.
Ooh.
This is our new segment where we say, what do you guys suggest? What are you guys? Wait, we don't have a viewer corner for
It's like viewer's choice or like viewer's opinion or something.
can we call it a corner?
Yeah, this is a corner of the show where you guys can input what you would like for us to
Or what
talk about.
Yeah, or yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, that's good. That's good. That's a good one.
Oh really? I think.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. Viewers questions. That's I feel like that's viewer question time.
Oh my god! Real quick, let me tell you how I did an Instagram live, and there's this one dude who just kept asking me political questions, and I was like, "Bruh, what is your deal?" Like he was literally asking me how did I feel about like kneeling for the anthem. What was my opinion on Kaepernick?
I feel like that's racist.
Yeah, like who I voted for. And I was just like, who are you? Like, I don't know you. So Ronnie said, I had to work late, so I'm on the train.
Oh,
TMZ, question mark.
I love how Rodney like travels with us like that. Like makes my heart so happy.
Thank you, sir. He's so dedicated. Like, oh my god.
And like Chris is probably like doing like a raid somewhere, knowing him. He's like listening to us as he's like raiding.
He's like, I'm multitasking, guys. Like, leave me alone.
Mage healing. He's like the top healer of like a specific server.
He's just out here.
Yeah.
He said she's in one of my favorite movies, 4 Rooms. Civ 5. He's playing Civ 5, Civilization 5.
Oh, Civ 5. Do you have any mods for that? I had a friend that had a mod that made it like real world places. Like it was a simulation of like real countries.
I don't even know what Civilization is. Like I feel like I sort of know. Is it like Roller Coaster Tycoon, or you just
but like countries.
Okay, I think.
Oh,
he says, "Oh wow." He says no mods, and then Ronnie said, "What do you guys think about Wendy Williams passing out on her show?" I know. I totally forgot we didn't talk about this.
I
How do you-
I listen to Wendy Williams. Okay, I don't watch her live. I listen to her when I do dishes at work.
Mm.
Um, when I found out about this, I was heartstrucken and I was so sad. And I watched the tape, and it's very apparent that it's real.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Um, I think she needs to eat. She's been on a very strict diet. She has kept off her 30 pounds for like a really long time. She doesn't eat meat. She probably doesn't have enough vegetable intake. She was saying something about the costume. She has worn tight crap like that all the time. She just had a bigger
Mm.
headpiece. I think it's probably a lack of nutrition in her life. Because if you look at her, she got a whole lot of boob. That's like all of her weight is her boobs. They're like F's.
Mm.
What do you think, Joy?
Chris said, "Oh my God, I saw that," and Rodney Tink said, "I forgot I saw that video today." So I found out about it through Twitter
Mhm.
because one of my college friends tweeted it, and I don't think she was really on the like kind side when it came to her fainting. So I went to TMZ and I watched it, and the first time I saw it, I laughed.
TMZ, that's it. Harvey Lennon. I was
Yeah,
looking. I couldn't figure out TMZ.
he's the one that somebody posted it. So when I saw it the first time, I saw her. It looked like she saw a ghost for 2 seconds, where she was just like, and then she just dropped, and then I just laughed. And then the second time, I was like, "Dang, that's terrible! Like that's not funny." But I like watching people faint. Excuse me. So I was a little not obsessed with it, but I was more like, "Wow!" Like I've never fainted, so I don't know what it's like to be in that situation. But I thought it was crazy because people on the internet were saying, "Oh, it's fake," and then some people were like, "She had a stroke, she had a stroke." And I was like, "Nah, she just fainted. Relax."
Yeah,
So, Ronnie said she's starting to look sick.
I think so too. I think she needs to take better care of herself, and by taking better care of herself, I mean be a human.
Mm.
Um, but her wigs. Okay, so her wigologist like passed away last season.
Oh yeah, I did feel
And
bad.
I do, which I feel very sad that she lost her wigologist who had been with her for a very long time. Except for her wigs are better now.
We just cut off?
Oh, I have two of you.
Yeah, it cut off and then it went back on and then it was live again. So now it's like me. I see a picture of
It's
me.
you, and me. Yeah.
That's weird. I don't understand.
All
I'm
right.
not anymore.
All
Like any
right.
other.
Okay, so we answered two questions for what listener question shout out mix.
Yeah. Is there any other questions you guys have for us? Oh, yeah, Ronnie said she needs some meat.
She does. She needs wheat and she needs meat, and
Mm.
she's probably going through a situation with her husband who
Mm.
apparently has a chickie on the side, who
Mm.
has a house, but like who knows, because they might have an open relationship, because like back in the day, a couple of seasons ago, they needed to work out a like interns. Yeah, interns, like they paid off some interns for like
Information or just like to keep their mouth shut.
to keep their mouths shut for, I'm thinking her husband like hitting on people like.
Mm. Chris said she needs some milk. She needs some milk. She do though.
Yeah, she probably does need milk. Um, all right. So before we sign off for today, Joy, is there a last comment you want to say?
Yes. Over the weekend, um, I, me and Boo did some stuff. This was basically all Boo's idea.
Mhm.
So I'm not saying I did all this. So we went to Grounds for Sculpture. I don't know if you've ever been there before.
It's amazing, yeah.
Okay, so we went there like on Friday, and I felt like you were there, like you've been there. So I was like, oh my God,
Yeah.
and I said that out loud. I'm like, I think Ricky's been here before. Very nice place. Saturday we went to a jazz lounge and we saw Big Boo from Orange is the New Black.
Mhm.
She performed there. And then some of the Orange is the New Black crew, like the actors, they were there. So I didn't meet them, but like I got to see them up close, and I was like, oh my god, it's them. So that was probably like the highlight
Did you
of.
did you do like see if I were in that situation, I would do the typical like selfie, like, oh, and have them in the background, just like
Oh, I didn't even do it.
I'm so cheesy like that. If I don't want to ask, like, if I don't want to be like crappy and like ask people, or like sometimes if I'm at work and if I like see somebody that's like pretty or ugly or like really ugly, I'll like take a picture of myself. That way they're in the background.
Oh, no,
And that way I
was,
can crop myself out and then be like, look at this person, they're so hot, or like, look at her face.
I was so distracted by being with the Boo and like hanging out with her friends, and then so I just outed myself, I guess. A little
No,
bit.
you didn't. What are you talking about?
Sort of, kind of. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I probably did now.
Here,
Just
wait a
saying
second.
it.
Wait a second. Wait, can you see my face? Yeah.
I can see your face now. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
I'm
know.
done.
Okay. And then Rodney Ting was like, "Did anyone sing with Big Boo?" Yes. So Tasty.
Yes, she's
From-
got a good voice.
I see. Tasty was there. She sang on stage with Big Boo, with Boo, or Leah Delaria. Yes, Leah Delaria. Yes. And she and overall, she was good, but she cursed a heck of a lot. Like she called everyone bitches the whole time. Like it was so much of that. So,
Were you over it by the end?
well, I wasn't over her because I love her
No,
comedy.
but I mean like the like bitches, like
Over her singing, a little bit. I was kind of like, all right, I get it. Like I know it's your thing, that's your shtick, but I'm kind of like, I kind of want to be called bitch from now on. Like it's kind of weird, but for the most part, she was very good. Danielle sang amazingly. Then she invited the whole cast up there on stage, so everybody got to see them. And of course, there were like new people on the show. I haven't seen the last season yet.
okay.
Like I haven't seen the latest season, so I was just like, who are these people? But it was great, and I'm so happy for Boo's friends that invited us to go. So I was like hell excited. Oh yeah, okay. So Chris said, "Love grounds for sculpture. Did you shit?" I did not shit. grounds for sculpture. Chris said, Carolyn, one of the two. Caroline or Carolyn from Vampire Diaries ended up staying at a hotel I worked at years ago. I freaked. LOL.
Oh,
I don't know who that is. Is she white?
probably. She sounds white. It's Vampire Diaries, which means they're either pale or white.
I've never seen this. And then Ronnie said, was Dasha Polanco there? No, she was not there. The woman that plays
Red?
the Spanish lady. No, who's the Spanish girl in the kitchen though? The older Spanish lady.
I know who you're talking about. I don't know. I know who. Yeah.
She was it. She was there.
Yeah.
Chris said, so white. I don't know who. Wait, who's the actress who played Caroline? Caroline? I'm gonna say it like North Carolina, but it's with an E at the end.
Show me images of Caroline from the Vampire Diaries.
Because I don't know who that is.
I love it. Siri's so smart nowadays.
Yeah, because I'm like, who? Oh, this is also a side note too. So today, I was doing something for this.
Put your hands on your cock and watch me stroke you with my tongue up your fucking asshole. I'm afraid I can't do that.
I forgot that's your whole name. Oh,
yeah,
God.
wait a second. In case you guys were wondering what my name is. What's my name, Siri?
You're icky. But since we're friends, I get to call you put your hands on your cock and watch me stroke you with my tongue up your fucking asshole.
Why not?
Yeah. I for all of the reasons. Chris said it's Caroline line. So you basically separated her name
Caroline.
line. Caroline. Okay, Caroline, not Carolyn. So Caroline. Okay, so when today I apparently met this woman named Mariah Lynn from Love and Hip Hop. I didn't meet her. I met her mom and her grandma. And I was like, who's that? Like, I'm one of the few black people that don't watch Love and Hip Hop. So I was like, well, I don't know what that is. But it was this like lady who was white, like mega white. And I just was like, okay, that's cool. But like, I don't know who you are. Like, I have no idea. Okay. So yeah, that was basically the last comments. Those are just interesting things that happened to me over the weekend. So boom.
You with Love and Hip Hop. Wah wah.
I don't know about Candace King. That's the actress's name. I'm gonna look her up. I hope that she's fine. She better be fine.
Right? Probably.
Like,
in order to be on a show, you need to be fine.
You need to be fine.
And then
it's about to oh shoot, it's about to die.
And then I did not much of anything. What did I do? Oh, I played Whiteout, and also, unlike anybody else in the entire universe, I tried Candy Crush for the first time ever.
Oh my gosh.
Shut up. I'm like Midwestern, okay? It takes me like a good 3 years to try, or a good 6 years to try something that everybody else loves. So now I'm on level 50 or 63, and I've had it for like a week. So yeah. In fact, when I drove home from work, I smoked a cigarette and I was like, oh, I'm going to play Candy Crush for a little bit. So I was out there at 10:30. I got home. I got out of my car at 12:20.
Jeez.
I spent hours in my car playing Candy Crush because I was like, no, I'm just going to play one level. How does that happen? I don't know.
Nah.
I don't know. But Whiteout is actually a good game, and they have an app for your watch that we could play it from your watch. It's a role-playing game where you read a story. It's basically a choose your own adventure, but it's like awesome, and it's free, and I actually highly suggest it. So that
What is it? Whiteout?
It's called Whiteout. It's called gosh, now I'm like looking up the thing. Basically, it's telling us it's Lifeline Whiteout. That's what I have, and this is the free one. And basically, you're getting communications from somebody, and then you have to like choose. You have to like choose paths from them to go, except for it's done in real time. So like if you're like, oh, maybe you should try to pick that thing open. He's like, oh yeah, I'll give it a shot. And then like you have to wait like however long because they're picking it. So I don't know. It's pretty cool because you're able to like look it up and read the thing and then make the choices and then like, okay, I'm gonna go back to real life now. And then like it'll pop up like, oh, so and so. You got a new message from so and so. So that's pretty cool. So if you haven't tried Lifeline Whiteout, I highly suggest it. I probably am at like the end because it's shrouded in mystery and I know a lot of stuff so far. So I would say that I'm probably at the tail, like probably at like the 99% right now. And it's very good. So that's my shtick. Ladies and germs. I said that because it's Halloween, ladies and germs. Oh wait, you can't even see the full beauty that is my face.
There you go. There you go. Oh my gosh.
This actually surprisingly looks really good. Doesn't it look like I'm like I have like gross acne?
You did a really great job today with your makeup.
I know.
I'm sad.
I typically make like a prosthetic. That way it looks like really gross, but I didn't have time and I didn't have any liquid latex. Mm-hmm. So typically I would like build like creepy skin to go on top of my skin. That way it could peel off and stuff. So this is all like topical stuff. And this is actually the blood mocha at Starbucks. I didn't feel like I didn't have any of my like real real blood, like fake blood. So they made this mocha stuff. So I like poured it all over myself on my apron. So all right. Oh wait, the lighting's all messed up.
Before we go, Chris said, oh wait, yeah, let's go back. Chris said, actress's name is Candace King. She's gorgeous, but like 4 foot tall. LOL. Ronnie said, I don't either. LOL. I refuse to. Oh, Chris was like, I refuse to play Candy Crush. LOL. Ronnie said, wow, I'm not playing that ever again. I was on level 700 and something. I think 738, if I recall. Then Chris said, I'm downloading Final Fantasy X/10-2 HD Remaster because I've neglected Steam for so long. They're giving me a discount. LOL. I have that game. I just also never have just neglected to play it. And then Ronnie coming in with the clutch because he always does. He said, ooh, that Last of Us 2 trailer, which I have not seen.
I have only man, you're trying to sign off at a decent hour. I haven't seen it yet. I just saw the teaser trailer a little bit ago where she was playing the guitar, where Ellie was playing the guitar. That's about it. That's all I know.
I mean, I know that PlayStation was going live in Paris and stuff, and they were doing a bunch of like new game things, but I haven't had time to sit down and look at it.
Yeah.
So I was like, what Last of Us 2 trailer? Like what? Like where that at? I'm actually going to try and find it real quick. Is it long? Is it a long trailer or no? Hello?
Hello?
I was like, I can't hear you. I was like, do you know if it's long?
No, I don't. Oh, I thought you were gonna like watch it now. I was like, what?
Oh, I am. But I was just like, I don't if I can find it. If my internet's not being stupid. Oh, okay. So a day ago. Watch it right now on stream. Stream? Okay. It's okay. So can I watch it on the on here? Like on the computer? Can you hear it? Or should I watch it on here?
I would watch it on the phone. That way we can hear it.
You know what? Let me get my iPad here. Cause I think it'd be a little better. I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna get it. Okay, so this is no, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not what?
No, it's not long, I think.
Oh, okay. Thank you for being smart, because I'm like, what?
I was about to make a joke. I was about to say, it's almost like I have the chat.
Pretty much. He says like a minute and some change. Well, yeah, this Last of Us 2 PGW 2017 trailer is like 4 minutes and 58 seconds. Which one should I watch? So I just watched. Oh, shoot. Last of Us 2 trailer. Excuse me. Okay, this is the only one that's coming up though. I don't know if it's okay. I'm gonna click it because it was literally a day ago. So it was literally yesterday. Only on PlayStation. This is me watching it. It is woods. It's raining. Oh, there's a fire. Oh god. Oh, is this Joel and Ellie? What the? What? Wait. Okay. I'm nervous already. I really can't tell who that is though. Hope that's not Ellie. Oh wait, what? Is that the lady that should have died but didn't die? Ooh. Ooh, you see me? I'm so sorry. I don't. Oh my god! Oh no, they're gonna kill her! Oh no, they're gonna kill her! They're gonna kill her! Oh no, who is this girl? Oh my god, they're just hanging her! Oh my god! Everybody watching the same game? Is this Last of Us 2? Oh my god. This is almost murder right now.
Almost?
She ain't dead yet. Oh my god.
They are nested.
What?
Thin.
Oh, look at her abs.
That they may know my
What the fuck? Yo, she cut her though. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is this? Is she Asian?
Yara. Where is the other apostate?
Oh, gross. Ew, she spit in her face. I don't like that. That's nasty.
Clip her wings.
No, the hell they are not just breaking the. Oh my god. I actually just almost wanted to throw up just now, and I'm not gonna throw up. Yo. Whoa. Oh. Help her! What are you doing? Put the bucket over. Oh my god! Put the bucket over her.
Yara.
You really let that girl die?
Demons are coming.
This is the girl too?
Cut her down. She's one of them. Left.
For the love of God, please! She should have died already. What is happening? Oh my god! Jesus Christ! Is this over yet? Oh my god! I'm really not.
It's just torture porn.
Yes, I'm really not understanding. Oh shoot! Wait, what?
Watch your backs.
What the fuck? Oh my god, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No. No, Satan. No, Satan. Oh god. No. No, no. No, no, no. Wow. 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 Okay, so so there was no Joel and there was no Ellie in this. Excuse me. Second of all, they pretty much committed murder, and then there's Asians. They actually made Asians in a game. Oh my god! And they're not like ching chong ling long ping pong ting tong sleeping dogs. It's like they're in a game in which they're actually in the game, which is crazy. And they made there was not one, but two Asian women who did not look like Chung Li or any other sexualized Asian woman with long hair and big titties and big ass and long, ridiculous characterizations of an Asian woman. Third of all, they knew English. It's not like they had accents. It wasn't like, hello, Miss Ling, let me do something. No, it was straight up like, girl, we need to watch your back because shit's about to get real. There's about to be blood-sucking things out there that gonna come and kill us. Get your bow and arrow. And they didn't, fourth of all, they didn't have no chopsticks. They had no, what are those three crossway sectional weapons? They had
Size. They're called size.
They didn't have no side. They had none of that. There was no stereotypical Asian weapons being used in this. Fifth of all, they came in with the hammer to bust this lady's arm. I literally did want to throw up. I'm not even trying to be. I almost just threw up just then because I really was not expecting them to like smash her arm in. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. But you know what? Oh, okay. So the reactions. Your reactions are amazing, Joy. Chris, thank you. People straight up just laughed at me. And then Ronnie said, people are speculating it's a flashback scene and that's Ellie's mom. Okay.
Either that or it could just be a totally different story. Oh,
I mean,
hear myself really loudly.
Oh, yeah. I've been... Okay. How's this?
Much better. It's just because it was crazy loud. Yeah. Or worst comes to worst, it could just be a side story.
I would love to see this side story. Like, not one, but two Asian women in a video game at the same time. Like, that's shocked.
And then also when I think about The Last of Us, a lot of times we forget the fact that like Joel, like we're so in love with the characters because we love them that we forget the fact that like upon meeting Joel was not a good guy. He was a raider. But we forget about that because we know him as Joel, like, oh, Daddy Joel,
Mm-hmm.
instead of being like, wow, like he was just as bad as all the people that, we had to kill.
Oh yeah. I mean, I like Joel now, but I didn't like him. I didn't like him up until he was nice to Ellie. Like, before that, I was like, nah, I really don't care for this dude. Like, why do I have to play him? And then when I realized he also lost a daughter, I was like, all right, I get it, but you're still an asshole. And then eventually, I was like, okay, all right, Joel. But I was really more in love with the Ellie and the black girl story. I don't know. I forgot her name already, but whatever that side story was, that should have been a game. Like, I would have loved to have played that story. But if this isn't a flashback, I would love for these characters to meet up with Joel and Ellie, and they could team up. Like, I would love that if that's a thing too. Ronnie said, "Yeah, that's true." About what?
Oh, probably about him not being a good guy, maybe.
Oh, word, probably. Yeah, I forgot about the bloater. We call them, what are they called, bloaters? Like, I'm not. I don't think I'm ready to get back into The Last of Us because I'm still probably scarred from the first game, but it was so good. I will definitely do a playthrough, like a stream of that. So, because I didn't do it the first time, but I'll do it this time. Ronnie said, I would love to see a game before he met Ellie to see exactly what he was doing then. Do you agree? You would love to?
Oh, yeah. No. Yeah. Well, I mean, you can, when you see him, like when him and that lady, when they were like walking around town and like gathering stuff, you could sort of see, but I mean, that'd be like Grand Theft Auto, but like dirtier, like grimier, because I mean, just being in a situation like that, like self-preservation is the number one rule in order for you to survive. Other people don't, which I mean, as terrible as it sounds, but I mean, like, if it's going to be you or them, like,
It's got to be them.
Yeah, shoot, you know. And I don't blame. You kind of don't like. I don't blame characters for being buttheads when like it's their only. It's either that or die. Like no, like
Mm.
do what you got to do. You know. I don't
I
know.
guess I felt that way about The Walking Dead because I never watched that show either, but I played the game. And it was more like in the beginning, I really didn't care to be the black guy because I was like, oh God, it's going to be me being this black dude and it's going to be me trying to explain how I'm not a bad person. And then when that little girl came into my life, it was just like, well, dang, now I got to be a good person. Like, I know it's if it's us or them, I would rather them kill me than kill this little girl because she's just out here trying to find her parents. And so with that mentality, I was like, oh my God, I actually forgot what, I guess his name was Lee. I didn't know I forgot all about whatever his crime was or whatever he did prior to me being a fake father to this little girl. So I guess they just get me with these little girl daughter, like father-daughter, fake father-daughter moment games.
Pseudo or adoptive father in dystopian future situations.
Yeah, because this is what the second time I've played a game like that, where you play the man, and then there's this little girl that comes in your life, and you're just like, "Oh shoot, I need to do something about it."
Well, like she sort of gives these girl characters, give the male characters something to live for, just because I feel like there's an ounce of like depression, that goes through these men's minds of not having anything to live for, and then they have something to live for. Except for, I think it'd be interesting, or I wonder if there's a feminist frequency about this, about the fact that female characters shouldn't be used as a plot to continue the framework, just because your male character should be strong enough to live on their own, so where they don't need a crutch of like, oh look, because that's a lot of weight to give a person, like, I'm sorry, I'm tired.
Oh no, it's
no, like if I'm like, oh, the only reason why I'm living in this world is for you, Joy, that's a lot of pressure for you, especially you're putting it now on these like little girls, as it like just to talk about it like from like a psychological standpoint. I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry guys if I got too analytical.
No, it's okay. I definitely just the way that these games are played out, it makes me feel like that. But then I'm just like, oh God,
But they still bring you in.
Yeah.
It's like watching Dr. Phil.
So I just, I want them to be able to have their own lives too. But then it's like at the end of the day, damn. And then Ronnie was like, oh, R.I.P. Lee. I'm like, I know. But when you said that, I thought about the last scene of that game. And this is season 1. So I haven't played the other seasons yet. But that last scene of the game where, okay, so spoiler alert. But there was this last scene in the game where it's this sunset, like this, I guess, this sunrise or whatever. And the character that you are now is walking in this open field. And then there's this hill. And I don't know if there's like a hill and a tree, but there's like 2 shadowy figures walking very, very far away in the distance. And then you see them. And then the last part is they see you. And then that cuts off. And I'm just like, no, no, no. Like, I don't like any part of that. Like, I don't know. Because I don't know if the characters are good or bad. Like, I don't know if they're demons. I don't know if they're zombies. I don't know if they're humans. Like, I don't know who they are. But the last part of that game creeped me the hell out. And I just really don't want to play it again. I ain't playing it again. So, yeah. Ronnie said, I agree.
Oh.
And then, yeah. So, thank you. Super tearjerker. Yeah, I know. I didn't cry. I made the decisions that I had to make. And I was upset, though. I didn't cry like physically, but I was like, damn, no, oh, like, so dumb. Like, I was just so mad. I was upset and I was mad. But yeah, that is video games I'm telling you, video games are so emotional. They're so passionate. They're just so wonderful. I'm glad people have these imaginations and they have broader, I guess, expectations or broader visions. I mean, I am still not over the fact, and not because I'm obsessed with Asian people, but I'm shocked. Name me a game that has Asian people in it, like that's in a situation like this, and they're not from some stereotypical bland ass background where it's just like insert Chinese woman here, insert Japanese man here. Like it's really like they look like they're fleshed out characters. I'm shocked. Do they have Filipinos in games? Like shocked. Can't even believe it. I mean, I'm still like I'm glad that we have black people in games and they're not dangerous as hell. Like they're not gangster. At least we got black people in games. And you know how I am with Life is Strange. At least there's black people in the game. Hell, there's Asians now? Oh my god. These people exist. Oh my goodness. I would love to make a video about that actually.
Do it. Do it.
Ronnie said, better than me, I boo-hooed. Oh, well. Okay, I'm so sorry. I've taken up so much time. Let's wrap this up.
Oh.
I didn't
Huh?
I didn't know if you wanted me to wrap it up.
Oh, I'm tired and I have makeup on my face, so I need to still take a shower.
Yeah. I took a shower before I got here, so
Yeah. Look at these eyes. Ah. Thank you guys for watching. We love you so much. Joy, I love you so much. You're
you
my
too.
favorite co-host of this.
Oh, you're my favorite host of this.
You're a host too, but yeah. Thank you guys for watching Nightcap, the bi-weekly web show, consisting of two friends unwinding with the topics that make us hot. We will see you. I was thinking about this. Because we have been forgetting, well, not forgetting. It's hard to keep track. Do you want to do a schedule where it's like first and third Tuesdays of the month?
First and third Tuesday?
Yeah, that way we'll always know.
Yeah.
Because it switches around so much because sometimes like it'll be weird.
Yeah, I guess we're at a point now where we're like, is it? It is. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. I'm sorry for mentioning the trailer last minute. No, don't be sorry.
No,
I'm happy.
no,
We want you guys to bring stuff.
Yes, that is. You know what? It's us because we don't plan things, or that's because like we come up with these great ideas, but we do it like on the cuff. So, something.
Thank you for bringing it up. I would have never seen. I actually forgot about it. So thank you for bringing it to us.
Yes,
Thank you
and
for that, Rodney. Word.
yeah, no, absolutely. And then also, I think our viewer question corner showdown. I think upon the starting of the show, we'll add that on at the beginning of the show, and that way we could pepper in those questions throughout the show. That way, if there's anything interesting that you guys have to show us that we haven't seen before, that way we can pepper that in during the show. That way we have it. So yeah, I'm sorry if am I rambling?
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're
Okay.
the exact opposite of rambling. Like it's not
Okay.
rambling.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're not rambling. You're just tired. It's okay.
So Rodney, ride safely. Chris, enjoy your Civ 5. Rodney Ting. Yeah, kick some butt doing you. And then I have to play the music because I'm in charge of the music.
Yes, dear.
And then Joy, you're freaking awesome. Happy Halloween, guys. As I pull this
first.
Yes, November 1st. And I watched that terrible Michael Jackson show, TV show, the Michael Jackson Halloween special. And it wasn't that bad. It was basically Michael Jackson. Like it was like The Wizard of Oz meets Alice in Wonderland meets Footloose.
Oh God.
No. It was like weirdly good, but it's all set to like Michael Jackson music.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't know anything about that. Rodney said he was home, so he's home now. Yay.
Oh, yay. Thanks, guys, for watching. Do the hand thing. Do the hand thing. The hand thing.
Yeah.
No, you have to shake the hands. Thanks. Bye, guys. Woo.